In section 2 of this recording, we focus on the definition of cloud computing. It is important in studying the definition to differentiate between the cloud from and the web, of course. Uh, the web has been around for quite a lot of time by now, and there is often confusion on what is on the cloud and what is on the web. Obviously, it's quite clear that the cloud is running on the web, but there is a difference between something that is in the cloud and something that is in the web. So it is important as we study this definition to develop your understanding of cloud computing to the extent that you are able to differentiate the cloud from the web, and also to differentiate an app that is running in the cloud and an app that is running on the web, because those two are not the same thing, right? Let's look at the definition given by Mel and Grants in 2011 as they were writing under the NIST, National Institute for Standards of the in the United States. They define cloud computing as a model for enabling network access to a shared pool of dynamically configurable computing resources. So some of these terms are important as we go through. Right, so for a shared pool of dynamically configurable computing resources that can be rapidly provisioned and made available to clients with minimal management effort and service provider interaction. Now, when we will of course later on look at some of the terms that I've highlighted here, either in bold or in italics, so that we understand exactly what we mean by cloud computing. Right, now let's look a little bit at what we mean. Network access. When we define in this definition, we mentioned network access. The key characteristics of that sort of network access is that it is ubiquitous. In other words, it is available everywhere and on every device, and also convenient. When we say convenient, it means it is available in ways suitable to the users. In other words, uh, users have different circumstances. Some people have no computer, some are quite old. Some of these devices, the issue is that there is availability that is suitable to the user, and also it's on demand, available whenever required, at any time during the day and location, at any location. Now, when the term dynamically configurable resources is used in this definition, we mean, of course, normally there is a process of setup and a process of configuration for resources, and this is dynamically done. This includes setting up network connectivity and also making computing power available in the form of servers and storage, as well as applications and services. So all these are dynamically done, they are automatically provisioned or made available. So these resources can be made available, or can be removed from a particular purpose, for a particular purpose. So basically these concepts are important in our definition of the cloud computing. Notice that we look at it as a model. Cloud computing is a model of performing computation, but at the same time its core focus is network access to this shared pool. It's a pool of resources that can be automatically provisioned, automatically set up, automatically made available, and also these can be made available very fast. At the click of a button, you have a complete network with computers made available automatically without intervention of a human. And also, the most important that is that these resources are made available with minimum management effort. In other words, you don't even need to approach anybody to make sure that at least your lab of networked machines is running. You only need to say, okay, I need 20 machines of this specification, and I need them to be networked, and they should have this sort of storage capability, and so on. So you just press a button and the whole infrastructure is made available automatically, and of course it's network accessible. So these are some of the aspects that we should look into, right? So it is my hope that when you look at this definition, you see that it doesn't apply to, to the web. On the web, you can have, yes, computing resources, but are they dynamically configurable? No. Can they be rapidly provisioned? No. Can they be made available uh, with minimum management effort and service provider interaction? No. You do need to have all of these questions are no. Right. Yes, the web is network accessible, possibly, according to our definition of network accessibility, where you can access something on the web available anywhere, and sometimes it's available on any device that you choose, so it's convenient, and also it could be made available on demand. So the network component is definitely what we have with respect to the web, but definitely we do not have dynamic configurability of these resources. And also, you can't simply make a network between machines available dynamically, just like that, in especially storage and all these things. So these are characteristics of the cloud computing, that are not generally available on the web itself. So with that, we conclude section 2 of this recording.